They were going to transform this entire village in insane detail using the little tiles mod. From now on, everything is going to look different. So first off, I started with a basic house, and as you see, I broke the golden rule of Minecraft. I make the logs round. And what I love the most about the little tiles mod is that you can make the door. I can make a window that actually opens and functions like a normal window. And the roof is finally done. I wanted to do some interior work, but nothing crazy. I know my entire recording is just glitching out. I do not know why it happens. And I wanted to incorporate a little table. And here you can see the bed is done. And here you have the table. You can see all of the details. Since this is a medieval town, I wanted to make a barrel. I don't know why, that's just the most typical thing I could thought of. And here you can see the door, it actually works. Don't look too close. And here you see the table, the bed, and of course, everything works. And I saw this and I thought, this must be done. So I transformed this entire drinking well. And luckily for me, little tiles is pretty simple to work with, so I didn't have to make all these giant circles manually. I could just use the mod, and the features are amazing for making those type of builds possible. And of course, I wanted to bring out some simple bucket design. I know it's not red like my logo, but it's a normal bucket. And here you see it, final results. I'm pretty happy. And of course, I saw these and I thought, these has to go. I have to come up with something better. And the best part about this is that I can actually light them up. And all the small details make a big difference. And since I thought a normal crop farm is probably not raised up, so I don't know, maybe they are, but I wanted to do something that's flat on the ground, and I wanted to add some fence around it to make it like an actual garden that you walk into. And here's the final result. You can see this little door opens and it functions like it should. And here is the water and yeah, some crops that you see. I just realized I'm not super happy with these. Maybe I should remake them in the future, but for now they're gonna have to do. And this original stone temple inside of Minecraft is looking a little bit like a stone church. So I put my own spin on this and built a stone church. And of course I wanted to make a simple door. I wanted to make, yeah, pretty basic stair leading up to this. And of course, here's the part that really needs to be fixed. I mean, these windows can't stand. And unfortunately, I lost the recording of me designing these stairwells. Designing the roof and the original layout that I changed. But you're gonna see them here. So there's a curved roof and this is also destroyed the recording. Everything is lagging out. But I also wanted to use these for something productive to actually make... No, that's not right. I want them to go outside and not inside. And here you're gonna have a look. So first off, the bottom part is remade and here you can see the shirt, everything. This is an old recording, so it's not the new one where the roof is fixed. But at least I wanted to show you off how this looks. And here you can see I didn't make anything of the interior yet. Plan on in the future, but not as of now. And here you can see up to the dome, and that's the building. So I wanted to make something to resemble the stonemason in the village. So here's my carving place where the villager can carve out stone and make all the small details. And of course I wanted to add in some stone, a stone path to have materials and have everything to work on. The original village that was that I found in this seed was located almost inside the mountain, so I had to move it. And here you can see, here's all my little work, just trying to make the walls slanted. Maybe you don't see it too well, but they're actually tiles. I mean, here you can see it pretty clearly. The wall is changing radically. But there's small grooves in the tiles that stick out. I should be making a new door, so here's my attempt of actually making something that's a little bit different. And also for the window design. And of course, I wanted to add my custom chest. I couldn't make it work. I do not know why. I can make it open, but I can't actually store something inside of it. So here I'm gonna show you off. I didn't make the roof. I couldn't figure out how to do it. And here you can see, I added some small details. And here's the door, perfect. And inside, bye-bye spider. Here's the chest. I can make it open, but I can't store anything inside. And please help me out with some interior design for this building. I don't know what I should do. As you see, everything is working, but I do not know what to do. So if you have any plans or tips, please write them in the comments. And of course, I added a chimney for the furnaces to actually work. Here's the next building. Simple stone house, nothing crazy, but I wanted to also make my take on this building. It's a pretty simple build. I've only started with the simplest build. And here you can see my recording is glitching out again. I do not know why it happens, and I don't know how to fix it. But I have everything. You're going to see the final results soon when everything is done built. And thanks to the glitch, you can actually see the ladder working. So the first time it's actually helpful. And I made a pretty simple design going around. And here you can see, I have 2 barrels laying down just for decoration. There's not a lot of things I've decorated so far. And here's the entrance. And of course, I just stole the original bed, placed it here as well. And I have custom ladders up to this little roof balcony. This project took hours to make. It was really fun, and I'm going to finish this project, so stay tuned for the second episode.